the morning, grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm, let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things, front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Hum Day News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth, and when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things, stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time. So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand? So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand?
Good morning out there. It's Southern Fried Podcast Land and all of our folks out there in Cornbread Nation. We love us some breadheads. Oh, Dave's got his Georgia cup up. You know
Yeah.
what that means. Ah, morning, Dave.
Good morning, all the Southern Fried Podcast fans in the Cornbread Nation. It's Hump Day.
Yeah. Hump day. Hump day.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh,
So, yeah, Rob, I was going to tell you, well, first of all, we had our racing show last night, and folks tune in every Tuesday or Thursday for our Southern Fried Racing Hour, which extended to about an hour, 20 minutes last night. Even my co-host, Dean, said, I think it's going to be the hour and a half show, so he loves it. But I was going to say, Rob, I went into this show with the co-host for the show, and I never asked him who he was a fan of. And so I about halfway through, because I got him sitting in a Georgia chair in here in the studio, and I said, are you a Tennessee fan? And he's like, oh, no. So he said, I'm a Georgia fan. I was like, great. I said, I forgot to ask. Shame on me, I mean, because, I was thinking, I might have been a Tennessee fan.
Wait a minute. Did you have a Tennessee chair for him to sit in if he was a Tennessee fan?
Oh, heck no. There's no way. There's no way. But I kept having this feeling the whole time we've been working together. There's something there. Like, it's just one of those things when you meet something, I've known him for years, but we haven't spent a lot of time together except for work. And I'm like, there's got to be something here. Got to be something. So we're cruising along. And I said something. Oh, I added something. I said, well, that ain't bad for Lake View, Matt, LFO guy here. And I looked at him. I said, did you go to LFO? He said, no. I said, oh, don't tell me.
He went to Ridgeland.
Well, he was Rossville first. He was the first graduating class at Ridgeland. And I went,
Oh,
oh, didn't know that was on the resume.
no, you're going to have a discussion with him about that. My goodness. You know, he'll
That
be trying
Rossville and LFO rivalry was pretty stiff.
yeah, yeah, he'll be trying to get in the back seat of the car when you go somewhere.
Rob,
What?
what the heck was that?
Only if he's driving.
Oh, he's a great guy. His mom has been a real blessing, and coworkers and family and stuff. I'm excited for him. You know, it's Rob. It's exciting when you see somebody come along that enjoys it as much as we do. I think
Yeah.
we're pretty close. It's like the young Padawan coming along. I'm training him. He's not a Jedi yet, but he's getting there quick. He's
Yeah.
he's getting better. I mean, he's good. It's just he's in training.
Oh, I've got I'm working on getting some work done around the house. And I was held up last night I'm dealing with contractors now. Yay. Ain't it fun?
Yeah.
That front porch show would be nice to sit on though. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, and I spent 2 hours over in a dentist chair yesterday, so my mouth's still a little bit, puffy. Yeah, it's something about after you've been.
Gotten thicker.
Well, I don't know. Something about when you go to a dentist, it's after they've spent all this time in your mouth, you just feel like we got a little too personal here.
Oh, wait till you go for your colonoscopy. You think that end's bad? Wait till they go to scope the other end. You talk about being up close and personal. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna try. Good morning, Jake. I'm gonna try to avoid that like the plague.
Jake, son, check it out. Stickers are in. I'll be dropping that in the mail to you forthwith.
You lost your Twitter.
He did. He's rebuilding Twitter. He's got his backup account. Thanks for coming in the program this morning, brother.
Wow.
You got to watch. There's always the drop police, the strike police. It's like the blue screen of death, man. There's just days when you get up, you go to your computer at work, and you're like, "What's this?" And somebody goes, "Oh man, you got the blue screen of death."
Oh.
First time that happens to you, you're like, "What's that?" It means you're not doing any work today on that computer. Yes, I did, Jake. Yes, I did. Check up, my man. Don't be trying to come in the corner on the lane and passing me and putting a bumper in my rear end here. Come on now. I said Jake did that. I said, yes, you did.
He did. I did. I heard him say it too.
Yeah. Come on now. I think he's trying to make me feel bad, so I'll send him 2 stickers.
Probably.
That's a Kaylee move right there.
He said not on Facebook.
Give me credit.
He said not on Facebook.
Oh, not on Facebook? Oh. Did I share it on Facebook?
Oh.
If I didn't, Jake, I'll make sure to do that. I thought you meant on here. He's out there He's out there trolling me. I'll tell you what, I'll send you a pin along with your sticker. I got a new pin here too. We'll take care of you, brother. I might even drop a Dubby. I got a Dubby hybrid here. I might just throw that in there too. It'll still be good. It's sealed up.
Yeah, it's not been sitting out long.
Yeah.
He was using it to clean out the litter box for his kitty cats.
Well, he's in somewhere Mississippi, so I don't. That's disgusting, man.
I'm joking, Jake. You don't even have kitty cats.
I don't know how long it takes mail to get to him in somewhere Mississippi. So
Oh my gosh. All them rednecks over there in Mississippi gonna be like, what's this? That's a little heavy for a letter. I wonder what's in there.
Hey, there used to be I can't use names. I'll get in trouble because there are still the living. But I will just say there's someone I used to know very well. and they lived with family, you know. And when I mean they lived with family, I don't mean like in the same house. It was like an area, and it was all their family. Like you went down one little dirt road, and there was house, trailer,
You
campers,
talking about us down here?
no
Oh,
tents. You know, might be somebody camping out with you know. But you go back there, and it was just all come out. And they told me that when mail came in, you had to make sure that you got down there first, or with the first person who was there, because if there was any money or anything that came in, they'd just take it. the first the first person's like, "Hey, money, solid, food stamps. Hey, let's go shopping. I got $300."
Hey, while I was out there mowing, I saw one of our most beautiful and wonderful signs of spring here in South Georgia yesterday. Oh, how's Ladybird? I don't know. Let me call her. Ladybird. I don't see her nowhere. She's out there running around somewhere. Uh, but while I was out there mowing in the field, I'm moving my Martin house. I looked up there yesterday, and there was a pair of Martins sitting on the Martin house. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the males are just so black they're almost purple. They call them purple Martins. And females got nice color. They got the sweetest little calls on them. My goodness! And I think the Indians were the ones that started putting up gourds to pull the Martin birds in. And they're
Okay.
very social. They like to be around people and homes and stuff. If you don't have a Martin house and you live here in South Georgia, shame, or anywhere here in the southern area, shame on you. Hey, a wonderful little bird. They eat their weight in mosquitoes too. Uh.
Hey, I got a question. You know, we've got the Mayhaw Festival coming up, of
Yes.
which we'll be contacted the Mayhaw people today.
Yes.
The very next week we have the Nat Festival in Camilla.
It's
Is
not
the
safe
Nat
over there.
are the Nats going to be out in Camilla?
Oh, they're out here already.
They're already out.
I got a
I
call.
wasn't
Yeah.
sure of their season.
Yeah, I've got to call them too today and see about getting our booths ready for that.
Okay.
Do you guys mind if I send viewers over to someone that do charity work on Twitch so you guys what? Oh, people.
For Muscular Dystrophy Association. No, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Uh,
Yeah, that's cool.
so what is tonight, and who do we have as a guest?
We have a legend as a
Yes.
guest tonight. We
Two
have
actually.
and the who is kind of hard to answer as far as who's all going to be there, because Rob and Dave are going to be in alter ego, and so it's going to be a little different, Jake. So, but to who the legend is, that's pretty easy because it's going to be this guy, Steve, hair down.
I hope he gets his package today.
Well, I thought I said last night I did a night show. I thought it'd be funny. I do want to say thanks to Steve if he's listening. Thanks, Steve, for the very nice words you said on X and mentioning that show, and you were very kind. I mean, we pick at you pretty hard, brother, and you didn't have
But
to
we
do
love
that.
you. We know
It's all
good
in
and well.
love. It's all in
Yeah.
love.
Because we know good and well that it's going to come back, and we'll take it with the same grace and dignity
Yes.
which you do.
Yes.
And dude, if we didn't like you, we wouldn't pick on you. That's for sure.
He was very kind. He asked his
We love
viewers
Steve.
to give us a follow and stuff, and that was very kind. He didn't have to do that. He actually said we were good guys. I
What?
mean, yeah, I mean it's high praise from the Highlander Steve. I mean that is high praise.
He may not say that no more after he gets my package.
Well, I'm glad we got it in now. Thanks a lot, Rob.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Steve, when you open this package up, there's a package within the package and there's a surprise on the bottom. But when you open this package up and you look at it, remember, I said it then with love and I say it now with love. Okay? And if it comes in today, please wear it tonight. Here you go, Jake. We got to do this in honor of Steve and Miss Elizabeth, who both should be on tonight. You ready? Steve, when she finds out what you said, you're gonna be wheezing, all right.
Uh-oh,
Miss
what?
Elizabeth, Steve said,
What?
so 2% milk and store-bought cornbread then. All right, I guess I'll try it.
I still didn't hear you, Rob. I lost you.
He said, so
Dave said something
2%
about
milk.
2% milk.
Yes. He said, so 2% milk and store-bought cornbread then. I guess I'll try
Oh my gosh.
it.
Steve said that?
Steve said that. Celtic blacksmith.
Steve! You might go to hell. No! No, no, no! Oh my heavens! Oh, oh! That hurts my heart! No, Steve! No!
The funny part on that, when she says you hurt my heart, you can feel the pain.
Yes, you hurt my heart. Oh, so Dave, I'm doing something with my garden this year. I found seeds, and I'm growing them up from seeds that supposedly can grow a 1,000-pound pumpkin. I don't know
So
what in the world I'll do with 1,000-pound pumpkin, but I grow one. I'm gonna try.
So you're going to grow the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Hillary,
Yeah.
or because Miss Elizabeth got all over you about that too, about the great pumpkin.
I know. It's just gonna have to be like I don't know, Cook's head or something. I don't know, just huge and epic. Hey Cook, if you're out there, I love you. We miss you, brother.
He was in the stream last night. Told
Yeah.
him we loved him and missed him. He was sending all blessings our way. Bless his heart.
All right. We gotta get his honey back on here. Miss my Cookster. Let me guess you're gonna play it rutabagas and Skittles. That would be a heck of a combination, rutabagas and Skittles. If you've never had a rutabaga before, they're a little bit harder than Skittles. Skittles don't go with a whole lot of stuff other than Skittles.
And I was never a big fan of Skittles.
I like Skittles. Skittles and sardines are my favorite.
God. Come on,
What?
man.
Well, I'm thinking about opening a smoothie store.
I've not had my breakfast yet, man. Come on.
Oh, so you're not going to have a sardine smoothie for breakfast?
Oh,
That'd be awesome, dude. A sardine smoothie? Man. Dump them sardines and that oil that they're packed in, pour some milk in there on it, hit the button.
that sounds like something that would be found at a redneck destination on Cornbread Nation night. So, folks, don't miss tomorrow night at 8 p.m. 8 bells Eastern Standard Time for Cornbread Nation. I think this is week 7 or 8. I can't remember. The Redneck Destination of the Week will be announced during the show. We don't announce it ahead of time. But I will say it is a state we have not been to before. That's all I'll say.
All right. It's a redneck destination, not a southern redneck destination, just a redneck destination.
It's redneck. It doesn't matter where it's at.
Are you telling me that them rednecks out of North Florida and the Panhandle area where rednecks come from have spread all across this country?
Why, yes.
That's scary as heck. I didn't know they let them people from the Panhandle of Florida breed outside of Florida.
Oh, they're like rabbits, man. They kind of breed all over. Somebody let them out. Who let the dogs out?
Who let the rednecks out? Who? Hey, did you see where Patel, as the FBI has captured its third most wanted fugitive since Trump took office. 3 already.
No, but I was last night late. The biggest news of the day is going to be the release of the JFK files, 80,000 pages. And a lot of people have been releasing stuff. I have not reviewed 80,000 pages, but going by what people said and posting, there is definitely CIA information there. I'll let you go look all that up. I'm not going to make a hard stand because I haven't looked at all of it or even a portion of it. Just saw some highlights. There's an Israel connection people are talking about. There's stuff there, and the best thing that I do want to say is that JFK, according to what was released, JFK sent a letter or a message, a communique of some kind, and told Joe Biden, who would become future president of these United States, that he was a traitor.
Oh my goodness.
That was in the file release. You're a traitor. Wow.
Whoa. You know, they say the truth will set you free. But in this case, truth may get you locked up.
So it's going to be a lot of information flow. I applaud the president for releasing it and getting it out there. There's information about MLK, I believe, probably in these files as well. People have said. I just haven't had time to review it. It was late yesterday when they released this. To Laura Loomer, who's a big, she's investigative reporter and all that, but she said they would never release it. Well, they did. So you're going to have to back up and admit. And none of it redacted, Rob. President said, don't redact it. Release it. Don't redact names or nothing. Let it go. So it's out there.
Well,
80,000 pages worth.
That's the way they should do it, though. I mean, why redact it? What's the point?
Well, this far after the fact, I mean, just do it. Yeah. And they still got to go back and get the Epstein and the MLK. The Epstein stuff was so redacted. I mean, it could have been whoever in those things. And they haven't done the MLK yet either. They need to get that stuff released. Let's just cleanse the nation. I mean, it's hurt. It's going to hurt anyway, man. Come on, just do it. Just do it.
And
most of these people are dead, Rob. Anyway, most of them.
Well, Joe's halfway there too on the Kennedy.
Oh, I got to tell you. Let me interject right here. And I challenged NC Native. Legend there. The NC Native is a legend about how they come. So I said during the racing hour. I said, I don't remember what it was. We were talking about where racetracks were going to be international because they're going to Mexico this year. And I said, well, and he come up with some funny things about it. I said, well, what about if it was Moscow? I said, oh, what if it was Ukraine? And they went and raced in Ukraine. And I said, who would be in the pace car in Ukraine? I didn't say who I was thinking. So they started, one of them said Hunter Biden. Somebody said, I don't remember who else. And I said, no, Joe. Joe would be there in his car that he pulls out of the, where he had all the paperwork that was supposedly okay, but wasn't.
Corvette.
His Corvette. And NC Native comes in and says, come on, Dave. It couldn't be Joe. His diaper would be half full. His Depends would be half full. I said, he couldn't do that. I said, well, yeah, he could. It was just stink. I mean, But couldn't you see Joe as the pace car for the Ukrainian 500? The Key 500.
No, it's not going to be Joe. It's going to be Zelensky in his little booster seat.
No, NC Native said it would be Zelensky in high heels and a dress.
No, he's going to have the little booster seat, not a high heel and dress. Dadgummit. Jill ain't going to let him wear that again.
Where's your music at? We know what music can be listening to. Where's it at, Rob? The Key 500.
Jill's not going to let him wear her dress and high heels again. Is he Native? And besides, that floral print makes his butt look big.
So I challenged, and he came up with a place, he called it in China, it was the Jay Bingaling 500 or something. He called it. It was hilarious. So I said,
the Jay Bingaling 500.
I said, come up with the top 10 of where, if NASCAR went overseas, these different locations. I said, you already got Ukraine and China. I said, come up with I want a top 10. I said, I'll send you a prize. I said, I want that. I said, only you could come up with this. I could come up with stuff, but he's better at it than me. So, oh man, we were having fun.
Oh my gosh! If they did it in Australia, the thunder down under,
There you go.
or that'd be like the thunder down under your butt.
The kangaroo 350 or 400.
The koala.
The koala.
Oh, if it's in Mexico, Dave, they could do the chupacabra 350.
Well, they're going to Mexico. They are doing that. That's for real. So we get the international race a part of the season. Kyiv, China, Australia. Oh, Canada.
Oh, I know what they can call the one in Canada. You ready for this? The Who Gives a Crap 500.
Oh.
No, it'd be the Who Gives a Crap 51, and all of them being the 51st state. Oh no, we're gonna be trolling Canada about that for 100 years. You ready to be the 51st state yet?
You know, the Big Show, who's syndicated, they had a trivia the other morning about Canada, and it was what 90% of the people in Canada live within 100 miles of this, and it was the U.S. border.
Yeah,
90% live within 100 miles. That's amazing.
They want to be Americans. They want to move in, but we won't let them. To the 51st state.
Well, that idiot wants to cut the power off up there to some New Yorkers. Hey, yo, Vinny, the dude, up there, north of the border, he cut our power off. What are we going to do about that? You guys ain't going to take that land down.
There's a song you've got to look up today by the Arrogant Worms. It's called RCMP is Not the Life for Me. And there's a speaking part in there, and it's like two American tourists going up to Canada, and there's the Mountie there. He's like, "You can't talk to me like that. I've got a gun." And one of the Americans is like going, "He's going to squirt us."
And what was that called?
RMCP.
No. The
band
part.
Arrogant Worms.
Is that? I thought that was Zelensky you were talking about when you said that. Arrogant worm.
Nah.
I mean, he's arrogant and he crawls back looking for more money like a worm,
No. Worms get offended when you do that. You got to be politically correct, Dave. Worms don't like being called Zelensky. Maggots, on the other hand.
I can't stand that dude. I'm sorry. This guy went from a supposed hero to a zero really quick.
I don't know what other songs they have sang that have like done anything. There's like some amazing songs and some like Canada's really big. I Am Cow. Carrot Juice is Murder. Oh, but the Mountie song. Yes. The Mountie song. That is what it's called. The Mountie song. Not
song.
Yeah. It's amazing. You will like it. Yeah.
Well,
recommend it to everybody out there. Yes.
Folks, we're coming up on a hard break here. Hard break, as they say. But we do want to remind you, we should have news that the Southern Pride Podcast is now an affiliate of Patriot Mobile. We're just waiting on our onboarding to finish up. We've already signed the agreement, and I'm excited about this, Rob. We're going to have new commercials for all of our affiliates, Dubby, Mammoth Nation, and soon the Patriot Mobile on Dubby Energy Drinks, which I have one of the tubs here. They are doing across the board 30% off right now on anything they've got in the store. So, but go there, use the promo code Southern Fried, and 30% off. Can't beat that. So you help us, you help yourself. Great stuff. No jitters, no crash. Supposed to make your mind a little sharper. I need help. So
Yeah, Lord knows you do. Oh,
watch it, watch it, watch it.
hey, if we use our Southern Fried code, do we get another 10% off that 30?
I would think that it's 30 as the cap out, but you're getting 20 more than you normally would get. So
Right.
go there, use the affiliate code, and you're going to get 30% off. They're trying to help all of their affiliates and stuff. So go there, use the Southern Fried, and enjoy. They've got some really good specials going on. So much
All
more to
right.
come about that, probably by tonight. So
Good.
we'll see. Hey, on the other side of the break, we're going to talk, do a shout out to one of our cities in America, and we'll look at celebrity birthdays. There's a few that we need to recognize, Rob.
All right.
Give a
Well,
shout out
get us
to
on a break and I'll get me on some coffee.
Well, I need to get a refill too. So, folks, we will be right back. And speaking of Dubby, here you go. Hey, folks, Dave in the AM here with the Southern Fried Podcast and the Cornbread Nation. For many weeks now, me and Rob have been telling you about our affiliation with Dubby Energy Drinks. I've been drinking some of them on the show, and I just got in today the powder version, and this is the Palm Blom version of this. And hey, I tell you that it gives you the focus and the energy without the jitters or the crash. There's no sugars, no fillers, no artificial dyes. So get you some Dubby today. Use the promo code Southern Fried, and you'll get 10% off each and every order. Not only can you get the energy drinks, but you can also get some cool merch items. In fact, soon we're going to have a hat to show you as an example of some of those things. There's shirts and other things you can get as well as containers to mix up the powder and the water into that you can carry with you. We appreciate your support of the Southern Fried Podcast and also of Dubby Energy Drinks. We'll see you again soon. Take care. This is David the AM with the Southern Fried Podcast. We are now an affiliate of Podbean. Podbean is an audio platform which helps you get your voice out there. You can go online and go live from your very phone that you use. You don't have to have a lot of special equipment. It's nice to have a studio, but it's expensive. You can do those things from your phone. Hey, I was a listener of Podbean before I even became a podcaster. Maybe you've thought about being one. There was a time when I didn't think about being a podcaster, but think about it. You've got things to share. It could be as simple as baking, or it could be working on a car. The stories are endless that you could come up with to be a podcaster. And there are people out there that want to listen and to your stories and to your shows. And we're thankful for all those that watch and listen to us. Podbean is now an affiliate of the Southern Fried Podcast. Unless you're a business plan, that would be the bottom one. The one on top, use that. You'll get discounts. And also the Southern Fried Podcast benefits in this as well. I love Podbean. They also help launch out to many other audio sites. This saves me time. Time is precious. Time to be on the podcast. Time for research. Time to be with family. And yes, time to work. Yes, we still work out there in the workforce. So become a podcaster. Use Podbean. And when you use these links, one of them, you will save money and you'll also help the Southern Fried Podcast. Thanks so much for all your support. Take care. We'll see you soon. Yeah, got to get you fired up on a hot day.
That's right. Yeah. We just played the Jaws music that I thoroughly enjoyed, by the way. I'm reminded that I am going to be reporting from the Redneck Riviera at some point in time this summer.
Cool.
And
Awesome.
maybe, maybe, maybe we get something worked up with me and you and everybody down there at that sandy blue ocean wave crashing thing, and maybe cut a video or two. That'd be pretty stinking awesome.
Yeah, I would like it. We need, you know what, Rob? We need like the SFP flag that we plant wherever we go. Like we just put it down, do a video from there. Southern Fried
Dude,
Podcast on location.
dude, we just take them stickers around wherever we go, and every time we film something, we'll slap a sticker on something or somebody. Just get them right on the forehead. Just be like, Southern Fried
As
Podcast.
long as it's
approved.
not on Joe Biden's butt, we're okay. I'm not placing the sticker there. Not doing
no.
it.
No, could you imagine the spatter? My goodness.
I
No,
shan't.
there's just some things we're not going to do.
I shan't think about that.
He shan't. Oh, you said shan't.
A little close. Couple of different words there, Rob.
Sorry. You know, you as a poet didn't know it.
Hey, shout out to Stickney, South Dakota,
How do you
who was
spell
named
that?
after, as they said, a hardworking railroad man, which probably meant that he had money. I don't know. But anyway, to those in Stickney, shout out to you. I think in 2010, they only had like 284 people that lived in Stickney. But hey, represent, be proud
Right.
of your town, Stickney, South Dakota.
Hey, y'all keep up the good work. Salute. You only got 200 something now, but one day you might be as big as Colquitt, Georgia.
So Dean asked me, where in the world is Colquitt, Georgia? So I had to pull up the map and show him. Then he wanted to know where Camilla was, so I'd show him that because I was telling him where we were going for the festivals. So
I'll have to call them today. Make sure we
Yeah.
get a little booth set up.
yeah,
It's going to be fun, dude. This is going to be fun. Go around.
Well,
Colquitt.
it'll be a great time at Camilla.
Well, it'll probably be a great time here in Colquitt, too. Just think about it. You know, your protein will go up. Because they'll get down your throat through your nose. You know, you won't even know you're eating them. So you feel them ticking on
We're
this side.
not going to have a great time in Colquitt if they don't get their act together about
We're going to have to. I'm calling them.
represent.
I done got
I
it
am
set up.
highly
I'm not
offended.
even on there. What is going on?
I'm sure it's just an oversight, but
Yeah.
you can oversight somebody else, not the Southern
No.
Fried Podcast.
No. We need to be on the list.
You can leave off the big donor or something. I know you can't do that, but come on, we're not huge, but we're better than the little chicken,
We're not chopped liver either. We are not chopped liver.
We're not a chicken hawk. I mean,
We may not be a foghorn leghorn, but we not no chicken hawk.
that's right. Giving us this not representing us when I know we're there. So
I can't believe that. They got all these people on there.
I know. I thought surely among all these names, there's got to be a little place for us on your page. Come on. Let's get it together, Chamber. We're calling you out.
But they do have a lot of places on here. It's real easy to miss stuff.
Yeah, we're going to be nice for one day, but if they don't get it together, there's going to be a lot of people calling the Chamber of Commerce because I'm going to put about 100 people on this. Yes, I was noticing on your website you don't have the Southern Fried Podcast. Wouldn't it be funny if we called them live on the air, like if we had like an afternoon program, Oh, yes.
They have the parade, Dave. They have the parade. I'm wondering if I get some good old redneck guy in a tractor and a trailer to drag us through the parade. And us sit back there in the trailer and do the Princess Wave.
Dude, I'm not doing a princess wave.
Why not?
You might do princess. I,
It's that
I don't know. I don't know what kind of parade you're talking about when two guys that look like us doing a princess waves. I don't. No.
Oh, that'd
Come
be
on,
awesome,
man.
dude. That'd be awesome. And here's another one too that's going to be there, and we're going to have to go down this list eventually. Okay, the Friends of Colquitt, Georgia Cemetery. Now, wait a minute. It sounds like people are just dying to get to Colquitt.
Wow. Well, we came into town and we did. It's like Hotel California. You checked in, you can never check out.
You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. That
The
was fun.
legend of the Colquitt City Cemetery. Is that the one by the Hardys?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, there's probably not a bunch. I mean, it's.
Oh, there is a bunch of cemeteries there in Colquitt. Oh my!
But I
goodness.
mean, right there in the city limits, I wouldn't think
No,
there's
there's not that many.
not tons, but
Then they have
yeah,
I
pulled
don't
it over.
know what restaurant this is, but it's kind of scary. It's called the Funnel of Love.
Okay,
Oh, I hope it's funnel cake.
there's all kind of song titles off of that I can think of, but we won't do it.
Yeah, we won't do it. We
So,
won't
folks,
do
I
it.
get into town. First night, I'm rushing over to Rob's. We do a show. I leave. The Hardys and Colquitt is still open. I pull in. There's not a car in sight except for me. Well, finally, somebody come up behind me. But I pull up to the box. And I said, yeah, give me a number or whatever it was. I think it was the Whopper meal. And the guy's real nice young man. He said, I'm sorry. We've ran out of meat for the day. We got fish, but we don't have any meat.
I'm gonna throw this out there, okay? You take one out of the freezer, you put it on the grill, turn the flame on because it's Burger King, it's frame broiled.
Yeah, they have. I forget what theirs is called. It's called something. It's not. I'm just was jostling, but they did tell me that. Like we're. I said, like, you don't have any? No, we ran out. So I pull up and I took the fish. Which I'm not a huge fish fan, but it was like, country boy can survive. So I pull up and I say, well, did y'all have like a big event in town or something today? He said, no, just a normal day. I said, yeah, we ran out. I said, well, how many burger places y'all got in this town? He said, well, it's just us and what's across the street there?
Hardee's.
Hardy. So whichever one I was at. Well, maybe what's the one by the cemetery?
Burger King.
Okay, I was at the Burger King. So he said, well, there's only two. He said, there's another place, but they're not open late like this. And I said, so you just y'all didn't get a delivery in, like you misjudged the inventory, or what happened? He said, I don't know. We'll have to check into that.
Yeah, he did. He'd already cleaned that grill.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody thinks people's stupid. It's like, oh, the ice cream machine's broke at McDonald's. It's been broke for years and years and years. Okay, there's an issue there. Y'all don't like setting up the ice cream machine or tearing it down. It's one of the two. We're not stupid. Come on, people. We ran out of a hamburger patty. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
We know you've cleaned the grill.
Celebrity birthdays. Celebrity birthdays today. Bruce Willis, still with us. Bless his heart. He's 69 years old today. It's really sad what's going on with him, and his family's awesome. Yeah. They're doing a great job with him. Casey Anthony, remember her? Casey Anthony, death of the little child. She was found innocent. 38 years old today. There was a couple more I wanted to mention among the many. Andy Reid, Super Bowl winning football coach, is 66 today. And Glenn Close, actress Glenn Close, is 77 today. There's a handful. There's a bunch of folks, but there's only 365 days to get all these in, so they keep growing. But there's a few of them. There's a few of them.
Yeah, there's I was trying to make a quick scroll down through that and see if there was but I keep getting stupid. There's just one word. See if there's anybody else that's jumped out at me. But not a whole lot jumping out at me this morning.
Wasn't a whole lot today. Kind of a weak day.
Oh, here's a good one. Other popular historical birthdays on March 19th. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Wyatt Earp.
The great
Wyatt Earp. Look at there. Oh, and David Livingston. Who's it? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wyatt Earp. Remember that. March 19th, 2 days after St. Patrick's Day. From now on, we have to have Earp Day.
Earp Day.
Earp Day. Well, we could celebrate the exploits of Sheriff Wyatt Earp. That would be amazing. We just talked about the movie Tombstone.
Another good thing is yesterday the astronauts returned home.
Yes.
Now, I believe it was from space. Some people might believe it's from Burbank, California, and a soundstage. But wherever they were rescued from, Rob, it's a good thing because they went off for a week. It's just a week. They were supposed to be gone. So you kiss your wife, you go get in the get in a rocket. They shoot you up. You tell your wife, "Hey, baby, I'll see you in a week." 9 months later, 9 months.
I'm sorry. All I could hear in my mind is the theme song for Gilligan's Island. Now, this is the tale of our astronauts. They're here for a long, long time. And what's the wife thinking? Oh, yeah, you're just going to be gone for a week. You'll just come up with any excuse not to get this stuff done around the house.
Can you imagine
get your butt back down here and you finish this job?
Can you imagine the honeydew list?
Oh. They're talking to each other over the computer thing in space. You get your butt back down here and you get started on this list.
I'm tired of dealing with these kids. I'm going to take a vacation when you get back. And you're not going. And neither's these kids.
She said, I'm going to see if there's another rocket launch for me when you get back down here. And I'm going up there next time.
Just think, if the timing was right, if the timing was right, you could splash down and be rushed to the hospital for the birth of your child. And Lord hope that it was your child.
Do you think when he got back last night, he had to explain to his wife, because there's a female astronaut there too, honey, we're just friends. You've been locked up in there with her for 9 months. Baby, we're just friends. Come on, baby. Baby, please.
There's a weird thing that happens in space with this, weightlessness and all that. The women look like some kind of witch's apprentice or something with their hair, because it gets all up and it's just kind of crazy moving around.
Awesome, dude. We wouldn't have that problem.
Steve at Halpine. I mean, can you imagine the hair moving around up there in space?
He looked like Ursula from Little Mermaid.
I could just see the wife though. Yeah. There was other people around, baby. Yeah, sure. Didn't wake up in the middle of the night one night. Uh-huh. Did y'all ever talk? It would be tough to explain.
I bet y'all had dinner together. I
Yeah,
bet you could tell her all your problems. Oh, I went to use the bathroom today and I lost suction on my thing down there and I made a mess. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I bet you could tell her all your problems.
Oh man.
Dave, we're horrible. We're horrible. We're glad they're home and they're safe.
Absolutely.
And guys, if y'all are out there and happen to hear this, know this: we're just having fun. We're not going to take away nothing that's happened there. That is amazing that y'all have finally made it back, and we are tickled to death about it. And Dave, let's throw it out there. I mean, as far as modern day heroes, astronauts are up there on the list. I mean, let's think about it. These guys are exploring space. They're trying to do experiments. We're trying to learn more about it. And these guys are like living Wile E. Coyotes from the Roadrunner show. They actually strap a rocket on them and shoot them into space.
Yeah. Hey, let me play a quick clip since I still got it in here from the race. The Wood brothers are one of the oldest NASCAR teams out there. They got their 101st victory, and it's been a while since they had a victory. Josh Berry, and this was the very end of the race as they won the race. Shout out to the Wood brothers, a true Southern race ownership. Their family ran. I couldn't be just more proud of them and happy for them because they haven't given up. They just keep going after it. And this was a pretty cool moment.
White flag, last lap for Josh Berry and the Wood brothers to seal the deal in Las Vegas. Suarez 1.1 seconds back. His last lap a tenth faster than Berry's. Ryan Preece having a career day in third. Ross Chastain, William Byron, 2 Fords, 3 Chevys in the top 5.
How about this? The Wood brothers, we're back.
What an unbelievable day for this car and that driver, Josh Berry.
Josh Berry and the Wood brothers win in Las Vegas. Gets us. Eddie and Len Wood and their sister Kim Woodhall and the next generation of the Woods that run this family race team. Home is Stewart, Virginia, just west of Martinsville. And there's nobody on pit road or in that garage area who is not happy for the Wood brothers today.
Good job. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much.
You hear the emotion in his voice,
Oh, yeah.
And it is. They're well respected within the race community. Shout out to the Wood brothers this morning. You deserve it. You get a Southern Fried Podcast salute. That's awesome.
I mean, they ain't no Kyle Busch or nothing, but
You know what? You don't have to be. And Kyle Busch hasn't won. By the way, they got a victory. He hasn't had a victory in almost 60 races. So,
don't be hating. Don't be hating.
Take that.
Don't be hating. Next to Dale Earnhardt, he's probably one of the best NASCAR drivers ever. Don't be hating.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, come on.
Yeah.
Don't make me mad this morning.
Oh, go ahead and get mad. I don't care.
He's also one of the biggest jerks in racing.
I love it. He's great. He's just misunderstood, Dave.
Sure.
I'm just saying that, he's just misunderstood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man, as Joe would say. Come on.
All right, so Jake's asked this question twice now. We only have like 5 minutes left in the show, so you can't expand. You don't really have time to talk about it. But what do you think about these giant houses that these televangelist own, and they don't pay property taxes because the property is owned by the church?
Let me just say it like this. I will never cede on any encroachment on taxing the church. And if you're going, I'm not going to go down that road. We may not like that it's a mansion or whatever, but if you go after that, you're going to hurt every church in America. And I'm going to stand on That we need to do that. And if you're going to fix that, why don't you go to New Jersey, and why don't you get all those famous rock stars and entertainers and everybody else that's got those homes that are still classified as farms, and they don't pay but a fraction of what that real estate's worth. Hello, John Bon Jovi. We know what's going on. So I would say go there, quit attacking the church. And yeah, I don't like that they got planes and all that sometimes and what they do. But let's not tear down the church, because there's a lot of people have said that for a long time. And if you start doing that, you're going to hurt the little roadside churches of America. And you can't do one without the other. And I'm just not going down that road. So that's my stand on it. That's a great question. I get it. I understand it. It's probably not right. I'm not, they don't need that huge of a mansion, and I get all that. But if you start down that road, there's a yin and a yang here, and you'll start hurting these little churches. And I'm going to stand on, just stay out of the church. Leave it alone. Leave the church alone. So,
Jake, I can answer that question for you. He says he wants to know if you would you ever live in a mansion if you became big, Dave? Look, Dave's already big.
Yeah, I'm already.
He lives in a
big-headed.
mansion. Yeah, he lives in a mansion now.
I say this with all due respect. I am blessed. I love to sing that song. I am blessed. I've got a roof over my head and shoes on my feet and food in my belly, and God has been good to me. My mansion is in heaven. That's where my mansion's at. So
Amen.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve none of it. So I'll never be as big as Jesus, nor do I want to be. So that's where my mansion's at, because he is preparing a place for me and all Christians. So that's where my mansion's at.
Yes. And you know what? It's going to be awesome one day. I hear a lot of people speaking real fearfully of the return of Jesus, and you and I both believe that we're in the end times. It's coming.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
And, instead of being all terrified and stuff, I can just picture that glorious moment. Dude, can you imagine? Dude.
Well, Christians have, the Bible tells us we can't even imagine or think of just how, special heaven is. And the main feature is Jesus himself.
Yes.
But, streets of gold and all that. Praise God. Can't wait.
Amen.
There's work to do here, so still.
Yep. All right. Jake, we don't really have time for that this morning, but can we hit that tonight? Will that be okay?
We can do that tonight.
Okay.
Plus, the two people, one of the people in that video will be here tonight. So,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Hillary. No.
Hey, by the way, we're going to look a little different tonight. It's the Alter Ego. It's the new Southern Fried podcast. At least some parts of the band are going to be here tonight.
Yeah.
Some parts.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
I think we got the drummer and the guitarist?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, special guest Steve. He'd be the third member.
Yeah.
Steve's probably the guitar. No, he'd be a drummer. He bangs on stuff. He's a drummer.
No, he wouldn't. He'd play the pan flute or something.
Have pine forest, baby.
That's right. Playing the pan flute.
Easy Bake. Hey, that would be his band name. Easy Bake.
Easy Bake?
Yeah.
Half baked. Half baked.
I'd go with that too.
Love you, Steve. All right. Well, let's we're on this
one last thing, Rob.
All
He
right.
said, and I don't know if you caught this. He said he didn't mention us to anybody at work because they're not really into that kind of thing, podcast. But he said he mentioned us to a couple of engineers. I was like, oh, engineers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I bet they were toilet techs or something.
They're probably like Dr. Frankenstein's engineers or something. Oh, master.
or like that's what they call engineers in most of these places, are the guys that fix the toilets. Love you, Steve. Love you,
Call the
Jay.
engineer.
Everybody else out there.
We need a flush job in restaurant 22. I mean, restroom 22.
A flush job, really? Oh, that's good. We'll take that.
That's a clean way to say it.
Yeah. Hey, y'all have a great hump day. We'll see you tonight for Hump Day News, and we're going to go over some 80s, part 2 of the 80s classic.
And there will be a part 3.
There will be a part 3.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, we have.
We're going to get to it all tonight?
No, there's no way. No. Dude, I got over 50 bands we never even talked about. Over 50.
Okay.
There'll be a part 3.
We'll talk about it. We got a couple that I didn't get to talk about, too. So, yeah.
Well, we can back up. It's all good.
I don't know. Yeah, we're going all good on this one. It's all going to be out there. I'm throwing it.
And last thing, we got to find out from Steve, because Steve besmirched, I'm calling you out, Steve. He besmirched one of the great riffs of one of the greatest Aerosmith songs ever, and he's not a fan. He kind of has a little put down on it. He said he would explain on the show. I want to hear about this. Come on,
Okay.
Steve.
All right. We'll do it. Hey, y'all have a great day. Get through this hump day. You get through the day, you're over halfway through this week. For the weekend, it's coming, baby. Y'all got this. We support you. Y'all have a great day. Dave, get to work. Get them kids dropped off.
Oh, don't cuss me like that, man. Come on.
It's a 4-letter word for it, Jack. Y'all have a great day.
Oh, well, it's early in the morning, grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm, let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things, front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Hump Day News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go.